I'm Stephanie Economou, and you're watching, wow, this is why I was never an actor. I'm Stephanie Economou, and this is Billboard News.
For only a god can kill a god.
Everybody dies.
Hey, I'm Lindsay Havens here for Billboard News, and I'm seated with Grammy-nominated composer Stephanie Economou. Hey, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How did I do with the last name?
You killed it.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for coming.
Okay, see ya.
So congratulations. This is
you.
obviously so exciting for you. You are Grammy nominated for Best Score for Video Games and Other Interactive Media for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok.
That's right.
That is a mouthful.
It sure is, just like my last name.
Yeah, basically that's the theme here.
Yes.
I love your Instagram caption when you posted that you were nominated. You were like, I've basically been doing this for 15 minutes.
It's true.
When and how did you get into this space?
I worked for many years with a composer named Harry Gregson Williams, who is known for Shrek and Mulan and like all of these incredible films. And he did Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and that was the first game I ever worked on. And I worked on it in like a technical capacity. And then, you know, flash forward many years later, I got a call from Ubisoft, and they had this DLC, which is downloadable content for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Really never done anything in the game space before, so I just wrote a little demo and they hired me for it. We did the Siege of Paris, and then a few months later, they were like, we have this game called Dawn of Ragnarok. I was thrilled to be able to do it, but truly, I am, as the people in our video game community would say, such a noob when it comes to video game scoring. It's tough to be nominated up against these literal giants in video game music. I'm so honored to be in their company, but also there's a bit of like, do I belong here? And I think most artists sort of feel that to some extent, but I'm really honored and I'm really proud of the score, and I'm a Billboard, and this is crazy.
The coolest part about this category is it's historic. For the rest of time, you will be among the first class of nominees in this category.
Yeah.
How important is it to just have your name and your work represented alongside these giants?
It's wild to almost everyone, both in the video game world and the music world, that this is the first inaugural year, and so many people have fought for decades for it to be recognized. It's such a shame because there have been so many iconic scores for video games that have not had the opportunity to be nominated. I'm also the first woman technically to be nominated, but I certainly will not be the last.
Any of your work from TV shows and films that you've previously done help you think of inspiration for this kind of music?
In the case of Dawn of Ragnarok, there was a very specific stylistic influence in the score, which was the black metal genre. And I was like, that's cool. So you hear lots of, distorted guitars and like really punchy drums, growly vocals. That's a big part of the tapestry of the score. And so that was really what influenced the sound of the soundtrack.
The day that the nominations came out, I was sitting there watching the live stream. Where were you? What were you doing?
I was sitting in my studio in my pajamas watching the live stream. Machine Gun Kelly got up there, and thank God he didn't have to pronounce my last name.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok.
I was very, very surprised. My mom called me 5 seconds later.
Aww.
She was just screaming.
I mean, as one does, yes. How do you think that already has the nomination alone helped your career, and what could a win do for you going forward?
To be nominated by a group of my peers who are musicians feels really special to me. And what it could mean for me going forward, I hope, is just that it gives a platform for women composers in the video game space, just women composers in general. I hope it's just a good platform for everyone to really finally properly recognize how exciting this space is, how visceral this music is, and how amazing of an experience it is for the audience.
You might not be alone.
I don't even know this. Do you play on everything you compose?
I usually do.
Okay.
So I come from the classical world, and I just grew up playing violin in orchestras, and I went to a music conservatory for college. For Assassin's Creed, I just kind of collected and hoarded random instruments. I got like a taggle harpa. So hard to play, I could barely squeak out a sound at first, and it was very frustrating to learn, but it ended up being a big part of the score. It's cool to be able to experiment and just let yourself do that. It's not like it's in the classical world where it's like, okay, it has to be perfect every time. Sometimes something really great comes out of just messing up.
there someone you hope to run into at the Grammys?
I would love to just be in the presence of Lizzo.
Yeah.
What an honor. I'm gonna be that person on the red carpet, like, what a magical evening. Can't believe I'm here. Let's drink and have a good time.
I was obviously creeping on your Instagram.
Thank
I'm
you.
sort of obsessed with your bio, non-award-winning composer.
Yes.
If you were to win, would that be the first thing that you do? Change that?
No, it's now so ingrained in my identity that I'm a loser at heart. I'm a loser at heart. No matter what happens,
You're gonna be sitting in the
loser.
If you win a Grammy and you don't change it, it's gonna be kind of awkward though.
People are gonna say I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Which I am. And you know what? Maybe that's what it should be. Just a dick, period.
Just a dick.
That's my bio.
Just a Grammy award-winning dick.
Dick. That's great. We found it.
Stephanie, thank you so much and best of luck at the Grammys. I will be watching.
Thank you so much.